because some people are, of such a high status and um, popularity, and he's legendary in the sport as well. So you just don't know what type of character they might have and who they might be truly, as opposed to what you see on camera. And when he came around, it was like he laughed at everything, easy going, just down to earth. It was the complete opposite of everything that people tried to make him out to be, and what you would expect of somebody with that type of status, as a celebrity and as a basketball player. But I'm super comfortable with him, and I don't really warm up to people like that. I don't really get come close to people like that. And Melo is a great teammate, a great person, a fun person to be around, and I've been really surprised by who he is as a person, and my respect is only going up since he's been on our team.
I don't know if you saw the performance turned in by Westbrook last night, but Scotty Brooks, his coach, said he thinks Russell Westbrook's the second greatest point guard of all time.
Yeah, I mean, he's always going to have an argument for that. This is going to be his fourth season. I saw that he's averaging a triple double, which, regardless of if people say he's chasing stats or hunting stats or whatever, like that takes a lot to be able to do that, even if you're trying your best. So I think Westbrook gets a lot of unnecessary flack or hate or whatever you want to call it, but his approach, how hard he plays, how aggressive he is, how much he cares. He's a good person off the court. He definitely has an argument for that.
Is he better than you?
I don't think no point guard in the NBA is better than me.
Well, Magic's the best of all time, right?
I think that's consensus. A lot of people say that.
Okay, where's Steph Curry on that list?
I think Steph would, it depends on what you're going off of, the quality of the player. Like if you just line these two guys up, or what has this person accomplished in their career? And, Steph has two MVPs, a unanimous MVP, back-to-back titles, 3 total titles. The resume is there. So I think if you ask 10 people, 7 of them or 8 of them would probably come back and say, Steph is right behind Magic. And the way he's changed the game, the excitement, with his style of play.
And I think he's changed the game more than any other player, Dame. When you think about everybody who steps on the floor, you can be 5'5", you can be 5'10", you don't have to be 7 foot, you don't have to jump out of the gym. Like Steph gave everybody hope that they could somehow do this, even though, nobody's going to be able to do quite like what he's done, but he does give you that. We can't be like Mike. We may want to be like Jordan. We feel like we can be like Steph Curry.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, usually when you got an NBA superstar, is somebody with, great gifts, God-given things, 6'6", 6'7", super athletic, things that, if your parents don't have that genetic makeup, like you can't be that. And then you have, guys that just work on it, and, guys who they make themselves what they become. And I think that's what Steph is a product of. Now, obviously, he's not 5'5", he's 6'3", and his dad played in the NBA. So there are things there that give him an advantage as well. But a guy that's 5'9" or 5'10" could follow what he does, and have a chance.
Is he a better shooter than you?
I think Steph is the greatest shooter of all time.
Yeah. Are you second?
I think I'm top 5. I think I'm top 5. It's been some great shooters.
Okay, who else is in there though, Dame? Okay, so you and Steph top 5. Who else?
I don't know, man. I would have to like. It depends, Some guys are, the way I look at it, some guys shoot off pin downs. Some guys are catch and shoot. Some guys don't take a lot of attempts. Some guys don't take tough attempts, and I think where I would put myself really high up there is because I'm not a guy that gets high quality shots. A lot of my shots are off the dribble, contested, from deep range. Like me and Steph shoot a lot of similar 3-pointers, and I feel like I don't even get the clean looks that he gets because of the way their offense is set up. He's sometimes he ends up wide open because of some of the actions that they in, or in transition they'll screen for him before the defense is set, and he's more open. But I think when it comes to that, I'm top of the top. I'm right up there.
He's Damian Lillard. He's the Blazers guard. Where's your patience level with this team?
With my team?
Yeah, make the playoffs, okay, but like win a championship. Like you, yeah. That's how greatness is defined at the end. It's like how many championships you got. You don't have those things.
I would say this, like it's how greatness is defined by, I guess, the world. People will say how many rings and how many this and how many that. And like, I know my story, I know I had to scratch and claw and fight and earn everything that I have. So I want to win a championship as bad as anybody. But like, I won't view things like what I've done hasn't been amazing, based off of what it took to get here and what I put into what I have accomplished. So like, I feel like what I've done has been greatness, but do I want to accomplish the ultimate? That's what makes the situation that we've been in the last few years frustrating, because you just want to experience that. You want to get to the mountaintop and be that last team standing. I think that's where the frustration is. And it's not like we just have the worst days ever. Like we have a great work environment. We got great people. Everybody cares. But I've won, or we've won since my second year. We've been in the playoffs every year. We've been the 3 seed twice. We've been to the Western Conference Finals. And where I'm at in my career is like, to get to that next level is like, you can't continue to just be okay with, we're making the playoffs, you're working hard, and at some point you got to just be like, it's time to go for it. I want to experience that championship level. And that's where the frustration comes in, when it's like, I want that,
Are you in your bathroom right now?
No, I'm actually sitting in the living room of my hotel room.
Oh, okay. I was wondering. I got a stat for you. Through 600.
You thought I was sitting on the toilet?
Yes, I did. I did. I was looking behind you. It looked like there was a toilet behind you. Okay. Wait. Oh, okay. All right. You got a nice room there. All right. So now it's official. You're not on your toilet.
Like I had to prove myself right there.
It would have been a better story if you were sitting on your toilet. Through 675 career games, Carmelo had 16,777 points. Through 675 career games, you have 16,588 points. So he's only a couple of 100 points ahead of you when he was at the same stage in your career. Although Melo had a total of 4 assists at that time through 675.
Oh, he gonna get it up. No question about it.
If you throw it, do you expect it back?
If I throw it to Melo?
Yeah.
I think with
you can be honest.
I'm gonna be honest. Because you asked if I throw it, do I expect it back?
Okay. If it's somebody else who throws it.
Yeah, like I think when you scored at the level that we've scored at, and you're playing with another player who has as well, I think his confidence and his how comfortable he is throwing it back to me is different, And when I throw, so like with that said, when I throw it to him, I have confidence that there's a chance it'll come back, but I don't expect it to because I know a scorer's mind. You know, when he gets it, he like, I'm about to score, you know? So like when I throw it, I don't expect it, but I'm like, I keep myself ready because I know it's a chance that, you know, he'll make the right play back to me because of the trust. You know, he knows that I'm a scorer at that level too.
Last time I talked to you, you were either having twins or you had twins.
I think I was having twins.
Okay.
Now I have.
Yeah. How's that going?
It's been busy. It's been busy. I had a boy and a girl, so
you got to play zone defense right now, you and your wife, right? Like
man, we figuring it out. Obviously, we got help. I got a lot of family in Portland, nanny. But it's definitely busy, man. And having a girl is also different. It hits your heart different, man.
Oh, I got 3 daughters. She gonna break you. I
feel bad for you.
Oh, and you know when they get married, I'm gonna be a mess. I'm gonna be an absolute mess. You got a lot of time, but I'm just telling you, save your money for the wedding.
About that,
if you went to the playground and you can have anybody not on the Blazers and you're gonna play 2-on-2, who are you showing up?
One player?
Yeah, you got one player. It's a 2-on-2 game.
I'm showing up with Kevin Durant.
Ooh. Okay. I
think that's pretty easy.
I think you're winning that game.
Yeah.
but I'm not sure. If LeBron shows up with Steph, that's pretty good. I'd watch that.
Well, I think it would definitely be a great 2-on-2.
But is Durant the best player in the game?
When healthy, I think him and LeBron are like, they right there. I think KD healthy could very well be the best player in the NBA.
He's such a matchup nightmare, though. I mean, there's just nobody.
I mean, nobody can guard him. Like if he's healthy, he's shooting threes off the dribble. He's pulling up off the dribble. He's posting up. He can get to the rim. You can't block his shot. He can, like, the way he handles the ball, the way he moves at that size. Who are you going to put on him? Like, I mean, when healthy, I think, like, at this moment, he could very well be the best player in the league.
Well, it's great to catch up with you. Sorry about the loss last night. You got the Cavs. I got you penciled in for 51 against the Cavs. Does that sound okay?
Hey, man, we'll see.
I mean, come on. Can you put up 50 for me? And that's not asking too much. You got how many? I mean,
it's always a possibility. But
I mean, you got 12 50-point performances in your career.
Yeah,
that's not asking that much. I mean, do one for your daughter, okay? Give her a 50.
Hey,
give her a 50.
It's always a possibility. But
is somebody going to get close to Kobe's 81?
Yeah.
Who?
I think it would, if somebody's going to get close to Kobe's 81, I think it would be between me, Steph, Devin Booker can really get hot. I would say somebody on Brooklyn, but it's, with all three of them being out there, it's going to be tough. So I would say me, Steph, Devin Booker is somebody that I'm missing.
Can Clay?
Clay could do it. And I would say, who else?
Bradley Beal?
I think Brad could do it too.
But
I think Brad could.
That's 81.
I think it's going to take a crazy night, but it can happen.
Give me the team that you would do it against. Like if you just say, if I can get 80 against that defense.
It would have to be against a team with a big that's not mobile. Because they wouldn't be able to be up as high, like in pick and rolls and stuff like that.
I think of the Pelicans.
I'll be able to get a lot of things.
Dame, I think I could get 10 against the Pelicans.
See, the thing with the Pelicans is they play hard as hell. It's just a lot of lapses, It's a lot of lapses. Like throughout the course of the game. But it's not an easy game. You know, like Lonzo Ball plays good defense. He's long. He plays hard. It's not a walk in the park. I know people put big games on them, but it's just because it's more so because of lapses than it is because they just, Eric Bledsoe too. Like it ain't no pushover. It's not an easy game out there.
Yeah, but I think I could probably get a bucket, right? Like a defensive lapse, I could get you leave me open from like 15 to 18, bang, it's down, man.
Maybe, man. I don't know your skill. I don't know your skill level,
man. I did research homework on you. I just say you check YouTube. You're gonna see it. There'll be